Hello there, everybody, and welcome on into my YouTube channel. My name's Jeebers, and in today's video, we're going to be opening up the Team Rocket's Mewtwo box. So, I'm actually really excited about this because I actually want to build a deck around the Team Rocket's Mewtwo. That deck seems like a really fun deck. Doesn't seem like too incredibly good, but it does seem like a fun deck. And that's one of the things I've been kind of feeling with the Pokemon TCG at the moment, while like playing the TCG, is that the decks are all basically just Gardevoir or Dragapult or Goldango. Raging Bolt's kind of starting to make another comeback. I mean, Joltik Box is still kind of sitting around, but like there isn't very much variation in the decks, and that's kind of where I start to get bored of things. So I'm really excited to build a Mewtwo EX deck. I do, of course, have my Cynthia's deck, but that deck feels a little too inconsistent for me. Like I had 2 tournaments where I went undefeated, and then I had another tournament where I went winless. The deck is either really, really good or really, really bad. I want a deck that it feels very consistent. Also, too, just since I wasn't able to film this in a video of me getting this, since I'm opening up the Mewtwo box, I was also going to go ahead and talk about I got the Pokemon Go Mewtwo. I'm super happy about this. I was able, like I said, I wasn't able to film it, but I did get it, so I figured I would show it off for you guys so you guys can see that it is now a part of my collection. Wish I could have filmed it. I got it at a card shop. And although it is the card shop that I go to most frequently, I haven't thought to ask them if they're fine if I film in there and stuff. That and like I would be filming it with my camera or with my phone camera, and like my phone camera is good and everything, but it never seems to come out as good. Like the resolution doesn't seem to carry over for some reason when I put it on in my editing software. Like if I watch the video on my computer, it looks fine and everything. The moment I take that video and throw it into editing software, any editing software, it looks like grainy and like just like really bad. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like it has something to do with the resolution, or maybe it's the way that the film or the way that the video is compressed when I move it in there. I don't know. If I ever do figure it out, then I can of course do that as well. But yeah, so I got probably one of my favorite Mewtwo cards in recent Pokemon history. I know everybody loves the Mewtwo GX from Sun and Moon era. People really love the Rockets EX Mewtwo. I love that Mewtwo. That is so cool. And I think it's because like I remember watching that trailer for Pokemon Go and like getting hyped for Pokemon again. Because like I'd kind of gotten out of Pokemon for a little bit. I got really into it in so just a little like quick little before we get started with the box opening. I was really into Pokemon back in 3rd gen. Loved from 1st gen to 3rd gen. I did kind of fall out of it just a little bit in 2nd gen, just because a lot of my friends kind of moved on from Pokemon, so I moved on as well because of that. Didn't have friends that liked it. Got back into it with 3rd gen, and then when 4th gen came out, didn't have a DS, so I kind of got out of Pokemon for a little while. Not until 6th gen, then I came back. And a big part of the reason why I came back is because my little sister, she is quite a bit younger than me, and she was getting into Pokemon. So I bought all the Pokemon games from 4th gen up to 6th gen, so that way I could transfer all my Pokemon over and have them again in 6th gen and play with my little sister. And it was a lot of fun. In between 6th gen and 7th gen, though, I kind of got out of Pokemon again, just because, like, when there's such a big gap in games, and I wasn't into collecting cards too much at that point either. When there's that big of a gap, you kind of, get distracted by other things, which is totally fine. But then Pokemon Go came out, and it really got me back into Pokemon. And this card just makes me think of that trailer and makes me think of when Pokemon Go was really good. I don't really play Pokemon Go anymore. Honestly, the game kind of fell off for me. But this isn't a video about Pokemon Go, though. This is a video about Destined Rivals and the Team Rocket's Mewtwo. I'm going to show the box one more time. We're going to be going on over there. I will catch you guys on the other side. Alrighty, welcome on back, everybody, to this next portion of the video where we're going to be opening up this thing. So let's go. You know what? Actually, here, before I get this open, I'm just super happy about this. I'm going to put that in the shop. I know people are probably going to be like tired of me like constantly bringing it in, but I'm very happy about the car, if you couldn't tell. So I want to have it there. Hey, who knows? Maybe I'll get the SAR from Destined Rivals for the Mewtwo. I am very doubtful that I will ever see that card. Like, I'm doubtful I'll even see it in person versus ever actually pulling it. So, unless I were to get like a booster box, maybe. Do I have sleeves over here? Yes, I do. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get these promo cards opened up and taken out, and then we can work on the packs themselves. So, let's hand back here. I totally missed that one. Also, like, I'm kind of sad that we have, also, if you heard a buzzing, I don't know if it'll come up. I have a new mic. If you guys didn't hear in the last video, my old mic broke on me. My cat Lil, who was actually sick this morning, was really making me nervous. I almost didn't even film this, to be honest, because of how sick he was. He knocked off my mic and broke it. So, recording with a new mic for the first time, so I'm not sure what background noise it will pick up. Hopefully it doesn't pick up too much background noise. But yeah, we got our 3 promo cards here. We got Team Rocket's Giovanni. If you're into the card game, the way this works is it's basically a counter capture, except it only works if you have Rocket's Pokemon out. And then we got the Rocket's Meowth. I actually really like the illustration rare for this card. Hopefully I will see that one day, but I like the Cosmic Foil for them both. I do wish that this was a slightly better card, and that the Persian was also slightly better, but it is what it is. Honestly, I feel like the Rocket's Pokemon are all kind of both overpowered and very weak at the same time, because like they make them very overpowered, but then they give them like very strict limitations. Like Mewtwo. Mewtwo's a very powerful card with a very strict limitation, where this card is like almost useless. So, alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and set the promo cards up here in their sleeves. We got the big jumbo card here that isn't gonna be a PSA 10 anymore. I don't even think you can get these things graded. I think I said this before in the Charizard one. I would love to get one of these graded though, just as a meme. I mean, they grade comic books, so maybe. We got the Polaroid, which I think this is awesome. Mewtwo isn't that tall, though. Mewtwo's like, unless either that or Giovanni's a dwarf. Might upset someone by saying that. Alright, so we got Journey Together, Destined Rivals, and Paradox Rift. So, liking this pack selection much better than the Journey Together one. As much as I don't mind Obsidian Flames, and I actually kind of like Obsidian Flames, mainly because I haven't pulled that Charizard yet. I'm glad I would much rather have more recent sets, because these are going to be the cards that are going to be legal for a lot longer. Basically everything in Obsidian Flames is going to be rotating out very soon. So I don't even think they're really printing Obsidian Flames anymore, to be honest. So, yeah, that's part of the reason why too. This pack feels, I don't know, it feels like there's more than 10 cards in here. I don't know if it's just been a while since I've opened Pokemon cards that weren't, actually, yeah, I don't know if it's just been a while since I've opened up Pokemon cards. I like the reverse holos for the future Pokemon. Toad's cool. And hey, look at that. We got Sandy Shots EX out of our first pack. This card is a card that I've tried to work into decks, but it's just not really too amazing. If that Earth Spike did more damage, I think it would actually be really good. But it only does 200 damage, and then you can't attack again. And it's like, why would I do that if I could just do, you know, Dragapult EX and do 200 damage plus put 60 damage counters on my opponent's bench Pokemon, like, and be able to attack next turn without doing shenanigans where I have to switch it out. Like, I don't know, it's just not that powerful of a card. The energy acceleration, it makes it kind of decent for like a Raging Bolt type deck, but it's not that good. Alrighty, we got ourselves the Drudigon, the Larvesta, and oh, look at that, the Salamence EX. I bought 4 of these because I wasn't sure if I was ever going to be able to get one in a pack. Glad I finally got one. I'm sad to say that this card is not that good. I would have been a lot happier if I got the SAR for it, though. That Salamence SAR is probably one of my favorite modern-day Pokemon cards, not gonna lie. Alrighty, so next up, we got Dustin Rivals. We are just flying through these packs. I just realized, like, we only have, like, 1 more pack left after this. There's only 4 packs in here. It's only been, like, a couple minutes. This is gonna be a very short video. Then again, the Hops video that I did was also very short because it was the same thing where it was only like four packs. So, Misty, Staryu, Rockets, Ekans, Relor. So this Relor card, I could have sworn was already printed before, but apparently it hasn't been. Because I already have a full playset of this Relor. So that means that, like, basically every single time I open up Destined Rivals, I've gotten this card. It's ridiculous. Because, yeah, like, when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's an older card, right? No, it's not. Ooh, we got an Ethan. Oh, boy. What is it with... Hey, I got the Rosary, too. What is it with this Yan Mega, though? I mean, it's the EX, or it's the SIR this time. But, dude, what is it with the Yan Mega? Like, I feel like Pokemon's trying to tell me, like, make a Yan Mega deck. I've pulled 2 full arts, and now the SAR of Yan Mega EX. I mean, I'm not complaining. This is awesome. I love this card. Yan Mega is actually one of my favorite bug types. I can't say it's my favorite bug type, because my absolute favorite bug type is Scizor. Scizor and Scyther. Those are my 2 favorites. But, like, Yan Mega's right up there. Because, like, Yan Mega is such a cool-looking Pokemon. I've always loved Dragonflies, too. And the fact that this is just, like, a giant carnivorous Dragonfly is awesome. And this card artwork is so good. Oh, man. This is definitely going in one of these cases later. This is awesome. Yeah, that's what I do just so that, you know, just for, like, a little bit of transparency. Whenever I get my SARs... I always put them into Perfect Fit sleeves, and then I put them into one of these cases. I know a lot of them aren't even worth that much money, but I just like to do it because I like to have my SARs up for display. That's honestly the reason why. I like having them up for display. I mean, you can't actually see it in this. In the starting of the video, you can actually see I have in the closet. Can you see it all? No, you can't. I have a bunch of my SARs and, like, hyper rares and stuff up for display. Some of them I pulled, some of them I bought. But yeah. Oh, I almost opened this up. We're on to our last pack. We have Cynthia's Garchomp on here. We're gonna give it that slap on the booty for good luck, even though I kind of already ruined that by opening it up. I don't think we're topping a Yan Mega EX SIR though. I think that is pretty awesome. That definitely made this box worth it. And that card is damaged right there. Hopefully it's nothing good. Hopefully it's nothing good. This is one of the few times where I'm just like, I hope that's nothing good. Good. Team Rocket's... Hey, we got the Marnie's Impidimp. We got Team Rocket's Energy. I actually needed one more of those. I think that's now 4 of them that I have. Team Rocket's Houndoom. We got the Marnie's Morgrem. We got Cynthia's Power Weight. I'm going to be putting that into my deck. And we just got the Hydrapple. Normal Hydrapple. I actually have been wanting to get this card. This card actually seems really cool. So you discard 6 basic grass energy from your hand, and knock out your opponent's active Pokemon. If you can't discard 6 cards in this way, this attack does nothing. But that's pretty cool. And it's a 1-prizer. I've been really wanting to make 1-prizer decks because I like the 2-prizers, but honestly, I kind of... since everyone's using 2-prizers, I'd rather force my opponent to play the 6-prize game than to play the 3-prize game with them. You know, if I can knock out their 2-prizer with a 1-prizer, you know, that is amazing. And that's actually why I've been kind of liking the Cynthia's Garchomp deck. And why I've been kind of looking at making an Ethan's deck. Because with the Ethan's deck, same thing. Like, they're all single prizers. I don't run the Ho-Oh in it. So they're all single prizers, knocking out double prizers. So that is, I think, going to be it, though, for the video. I am super happy with this box. This card alone, if I were to have bought this card, like, it would be the price of the box. So very, very happy with my purchase here, or with opening these up. I always try not to talk too much about prices in this when I open these up. Just because, like, I don't like talking about it. I don't sell my cards, and that's really the only time you should be worrying about prices, is if you're selling the cards or if you're buying a bunch of the cards. So the only time I really like to bring it up is if, like, as if I'm talking about value proposition versus buying a box or buying the card. This is one of the few times where I've actually come out on top from buying a box, because I usually don't pull that great. Spoiler alert. But yeah, I mean, I'm super happy with this Yanmega. I am super happy with this. And with my other EXs, the Salamence and the Sandy Shocks both. So, that was actually a really good box. 3 hits, 4 packs. So, I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up here, though, guys. Thank you, everybody who stuck around and watched the entire video. If you liked the video, hit that like button down below. Subscribe for more pack opening goodness. I have Pokemon. I also have some Magic the Gathering videos coming out soon. So if you like Magic the Gathering too, check those out. I'm going to be splitting up those videos. So I'm going to be releasing more videos, but they're not going to necessarily be more Pokemon videos. If you guys, like Magic the Gathering too, keep an eye out for those. I'm going to be trying to upload those on Mondays. So if you guys want to see me opening up those, check around on Monday. It's going to be the same time I always upload videos. And until next time, though, leave a comment down below what your favorite card was. I always like to hear about what people's favorite cards are. Mine, of course, is this Yanmega. But it doesn't need to be the SAR. I've had plenty of people say, like, oh, my favorite thing that you picked was just like one of the rares or even one of the commons. I mean, to be honest, this Houndoom is pretty cool looking. I also love Houndoom, though, so I'm kind of biased there. But yeah, I mean, if you guys liked any of these other cards, feel free to put that down below, what you guys liked. I always love hearing about the different artworks that people like. And I know, like, a lot of times I don't really stop on the artwork as much. And it's partially because, like, I've opened up so many of these packs now that I've already seen, like, almost all of these artworks. So I don't tend to stop too often. But, if you guys like something, let me know. And I can try and, stop more frequently for those cards. So until then, though, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!